Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That evens it up 1-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Olsen is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Michael Brantley. There goes Altuve. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 0-1 delivery. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Brantley leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouled away. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Oh, that grounder got him. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in, number 44. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
first and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now the 1-0. Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Standing in, Carlos Correa, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base pad. Scoring more here would be huge.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Drilled to the left side, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 3 and the A's nothing. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him on the way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Chuno now. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh. 2-0 now. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
3-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Popped him up. Gurriel is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. He's set, and the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Simeon at third. Laureano on second. Chapman is over at first with 1 away. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. His career line against Garrett Cole comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 2 out, bases loaded. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
All even now, 2-2. Balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up for the Astros, Josh Reddick. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively.
Up next for the
And
Astros.
let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Here's George Springer. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Altuve, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. A 1 pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
2 out here and a runner at second. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop of first saves and error as the side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he struck him out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Jurickson Profar, his career line against Garrett Cole. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Into the box, Josh Begley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Runners on first with one down. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Popped high in the air. Correa waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. From the belt, the pitch, and a high strike there. 0-1. A runner on first with two away. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Full sets. 0-2 on its way. And it's 1-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Oakland. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Astros.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2.
the batter.
Oh, man, you can't
Number
hit a ball
44.
any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in now, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Here's a little chopper up the middle, backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, Ramon Laureano, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. And that misses 1-1. Laureano, just 24 years of age. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer to the track, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. 4-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One 1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Laureano over at second. Chapman at first with no outs. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Let's see where they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So now it's Mark Canha, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Here it is on 3-0. 3-1. And it's fouled away. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Davis waits on the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are loaded here. One man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jurickson Profar. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Popped him up. Chirinos is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Astros on top, 3-2. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Profar has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. The next 0-2. This is line to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Reddick stands at second with 2 gone. The set and the 1-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The set and the 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna moves over, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Josh Begley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Begley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, and the A's have come back to make this a 3-3 game. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Into the box, Ramon Laureano.
22.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. One strike now from Cole. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Digging in, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Michael Brantley.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman as they take the lead 4-3.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The first base
standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, and after the second home run, you could just sense that he's spent. Poor body language. He's been grinding, and I just think he's worn out. We'll see if he can make a change in a hurry.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro
number
Petit.
36, Yusmeiro Petit. Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in now, number 44, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Houston leads this one 5-3. At the plate, Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Stepping in, Mark Canha. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Davis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Josh James has given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 3-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Bounce to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Josh Begley.
Into the box now, Josh Begley. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. Correa fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Well, the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 6-5. Here's Carlos Correa now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1, here it comes. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Seeger down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Robinson Chirinos.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0. Too high, and it's 3-0. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Chirinos stands at first with 1 out. straight up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead this one 6-5. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Marcus Semien comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Reddick on the run, and no one will track it down. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Again, a 1-2.
Nope.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Buchter comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Way outside. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Lou Trevino takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
In now, Alex Bregman. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 10, Guriel.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Number 44.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 35, Jake Heathman.
Into the box now, number 44. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. One and 0. Here it is. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Gurriel at second with 2 down. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here's the 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's bullpen does its job. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the A's 6 and the Astros 5. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Three and 0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Nobody out, runner on first. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
None out. Runners at first and second. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-0. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The payoff pitch one more time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Stephen Piscotty will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Bregman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, John Begley.
Now at the plate, Josh Fegley. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. Comes set. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. High ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
The batter, number 10.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Chris Davinsky answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Marcus Semien fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead. So he clutched up big time right there.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go
Now
deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Chapman.
Into the box, Matt Chapman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Four runs here in this half inning.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The A's lead this one 10-5. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2
This
strikes,
is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher,
Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Eddie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Standing in now, George Springer. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home, and he fouls this one off. Reddick is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. 1 left for Houston. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson, head-to-head against Chris Novinsky. He's 1 for 4.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
In now, Mark Canha. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
We got full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Stephen Piscotty as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The A's strand 1. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
39.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jose Altuve.
Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Career against Blake Trinan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Brantley, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Profar for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The A's used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Yusmeiro Petit is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. The 1-1. Fouled straight back.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Seeger is up with it in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Just underway here in Southern California. Two pitch is fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. Got him down 0-2. I think he can pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter, as he'll force him to throw another one. Here's another 2-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. First pitch on its way. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Now the 1-0. On the ground to the right side. To his right, Thames. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Next for Milwaukee, number 18. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First offering on its way. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Popped up. Bellinger shading to his right. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A.J. Pollock will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bellinger stands at second with no outs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Here's Corey Seeger, his lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's just 2 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Anderson is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Garcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Chase Anderson.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chase Anderson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ryu looks in. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.